Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic. And guess what? We have another psychic emergency. So, apparently, JoshuaDTV, aka Colleen Ballinger's ex, is threatening to expose a bunch of YouTubers. So this got sent to me by literally everyone. And I guess I'm just gonna do a reading on it and see what's going on. Now I don't particularly know too much. I do know that they dated. I know that I don't remember when they broke up, but I know that when they broke up, they kind of moved on quickly in terms of the public eye. I did watch his video that he did talking about wanting to expose people. He did look genuinely emotional. Like, his emotions looked real to me. He definitely looked rattled. But we're going to basically see, what's going on, why, maybe what he's feeling, is it authentic, whatever. We're going to try and deep dive into it. I mean, he's clearly emotional. It definitely seemed like he couldn't handle the comments. He said that. So we're basically going to see essentially what exactly is going on. Like, who is he exposing? Why is he exposing them? How many exposes are there going to be? I mean, he named everyone, girl. He named so many people. I mean, he named Colleen, he named Shane, he named Trisha. He was naming everyone. So he said he's going to make a video on everyone. We'll see. So JoshuaDTV, baby, you are up for a psychic review. Remember that these are all for entertainment purposes only and alleged. Okay, girl. Why does he want to cause pain? Okay. All right. So the Temperance card is reversed. Temperance is about impatience and imbalance. So I did watch his video. Well, I skimmed it. I'm not gonna lie. It was long. Okay. I don't have patience. I'm a Gemini. So I remember briefly about him saying something about holding his emotions in. The Temperance card being reversed is about impatience and imbalance. So that definitely seems to be true. I mean, it seems like he's been holding a lot in and he's been wanting to rebalance not only his life, but his emotions. So that definitely seems like a real motivator for him. But the Tower card is reversed and the Four of Wands is reversed. He feels like his entire life was destroyed by this relationship and he wants everyone to feel the pain that he feels. 100%. I mean, because this is a dramatic, catastrophic event. The Tower is about drama, okay? And this is how he feels in his life. And he's rebuilt a lot of his life, but he can't build the rest of it. The Four of Wands reverse, that's house reverse, environment reverse, safety reverse. So when you have a Four of Wands reverse in a Tower here in a situation like this, it's literally he's obviously still not over the situation. He's still healing from it. And he wants everyone to feel the pain that he feels. I don't really particularly like that. I'm not seeing maliciousness yet, so I don't know. We still have more cards to pull, but what I am seeing is someone that definitely wants to hold a mirror up to people and have them deal with the feelings and the energy that they dealt with. It's very clear to me that there is a little bit of it's a little spiteful, just a little bit. It's not massively spiteful, but it's a little bit I dealt with all this crap and it's your turn. For sure. For sure. Whoa. He better watch his video. So, the Empress is Mother reversed. The Five of Wands is about avoidance, and the Ten of Pentacles is upright. Okay, so this is a pretty big alleged accusation. For entertainment purposes only, there are a few bombs that he's going to drop. First and foremost, there's something to do with that pregnancy. I don't know if she told him that she didn't want kids. I don't know if they had issues with kids. I don't know if they fought over kids. But the Ten of Pentacles is money, and the Empress is about him questioning her parenting or her motherhood, and her doing things for money or, basically, because remember, Empress is also a lack of self-love. He's really going to question, he's going to put into question her what's the word? Her integrity. Like, this is all money. Like, oh, she got pregnant for money, or oh, she didn't want a baby, but she did this for money, or oh, she's milking the baby for money, or oh, she's doing this for money, oh, she didn't even want to be married, she just wanted to be married for the money. Like, that's that type of energy. It's like, oh, the whole marriage was just for a sham for money. Like, she never wanted this, she told me she didn't want this, she told me she didn't want that, she told me she didn't want this, now all of a sudden she has it because she sees there's money in it. That's the stuff that I see him allegedly, like, claiming or feeling. Because this Five of Wands is about, like, wanting to avoid this and not wanting to do this, but then doing it when we see the money's there. That's the claims here. The other problem I have with this is he seems to think that whole situation, like her relationship, is a ticking time bomb. Like, he seems to think that there's like a conditional situation, like there's conditions attached to a relationship. It also seems like he blames, there's another kind of messed up energy here that I don't think is quite fair. But he seems to blame a lot of the issues that he's dealing with his mom on her. Empress is mom is reversed. I know he mentioned that he was in his mom's house and there were some issues. He seems to blame her for that. How? Well, oh my God. Well, there we see the Ten of Swords, right? He feels backstabbed and betrayed. The Magician is reversed because he hasn't been able to get his side of the story out, but that's also about him feeling like the whole image that was projected is not real. Like, this is about misdirection, miscommunication. It's like wanting to dodge the truth. And then Page of Pentacles is all about money. It's also about expectations. There's the money card again. I mean, he's going to claim everything is for money. I mean, these are huge issues with money and goals. Devil card is definitely like manipulation. The Ace of Pentacles is money, and the Four of Pentacles. He feels like he was manipulated by someone without emotions. He truthfully feels that she is like sociopathic and that she never had feelings for him, and that the only reason she was with him was to better her brand, to make money. He feels like she chose money over him. This is how he feels. He literally feels like everything was for money, everything was for attention, literally, and that none of it was real, none of it was authentic. The Four of Pentacles being reversed says he felt like he put everything into this and she put nothing into it and didn't give him the time of day for anything. He felt like he was penciled into her life. He felt like he was like a product. That's how he felt. And he also feels like when she started to realize that the money wasn't going to continue, that she dropped him. That's what he thinks. And he also feels like she dropped him for someone better, like that could better her finances and her attention and stuff like that. That's how he feels. He doesn't really have any smoking gun, by the way. So this is her career, right? The Star. She's fine. The Queen of Pentacles upright. Her career, again, stability is fine. The Nine of Swords is overthinking, overanalyzing. So first of all, she's panicked right now. I mean, granted, I think anybody would be when someone's like threatening crazy shit. But I don't think she has any reason to be. I don't see these having any effect on her career whatsoever. If anything does happen, they'll get over it, but I don't really see too much. The Star is upright, which means it's only going to be positive for her. Hi, don't make this video, Josh. It's only going to be positive for her. Yup. How many boyfriends has she had? I see him linking up with another person from her past. Okay, there's a few things going on here. Number one, I see him like talking to someone else from her past, or at least someone like a friend. It's either an ex-friend or whatever. I see him linking up with someone else. There's a link up. I can't figure this out. There's a link up with someone else where they've exchanged information from her past, the Six of Cups. And the Judgment card would be about like the public exposure, but that's also about like a rallying of support. And the Seven of Cups, the pipe dream. I don't think anyone really cares. Yeah. This Six of Swords, it has to be someone that also dealt with internet people or worked on the internet or anything like that. Sister of Cups is about detaching from someone who's close. Yeah, it's a business. There's some sort of business exchange between those people. It's like a friend business partner or something like that. I can't figure this out. I can't really figure it out, but there is a weird exchange. Also, again, kids. I'm seeing kids. The pregnancy has pissed him off. Did she tell him she never wanted kids or something? He's got some hang up about children with her. I don't know what it is. I can't figure it out. Okay? I probably am blocked. But there's something about children. I don't know. There's something weird about children. He's got a weird hang up about children with her. Yeah. He feels alienated. He also thinks that the relationship... He thinks that her... Wait a minute. Okay. He felt alienated in their relationship. He also feels like their relationship is... He thinks that her relationship... He thinks that her relationship, she's doing the same thing to him that she's doing to him. Like, what he felt was done to him, he feels like she's doing it again. And he feels like that guy doesn't even have any idea. Because he's definitely angry, for sure. And the Two of Swords is about feeling separated from this. He also feels like she should have tried harder and fought harder for their relationship. He definitely thinks she's an opportunist. He also doesn't think she's naive. He knows she's smart and she plays naive. That's what he's saying. They were married, right? They were married because there's the Hierophant. The King of Wands reversed, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Does anyone know what her new boyfriend's sign is? Or if they're married, I don't know. Does anyone know what her new man's sign is? Because right here, the Five of Pentacles, that's like... Ace of Swords is regret. These are trust issues. And the Page of Wands, say one thing and do another. Yeah. There is a trust. But does he think that... What's his sign? Does anyone know what his sign is? Does anyone know what... Does anyone know what all three of their signs is? I probably should have looked that up beforehand. Her new man, and Josh. Does anyone know their signs? Why is he lashing out at people that are around this situation, though? I'll pull more to figure that out. The issue I have here is... There's three people. Who's the third person? Oh... He feels like she was talking to this person when they were together and another person. He feels like she had three. There were three. Him, this guy, and another one. Or at least there were three people. I don't know the exact timeline. I probably should do my research. Oh well. But he feels like there were three guys when they were together. Wig. Okay, let's pull from this deck. Okay, Josh is an Aries. Her new man's a Libra, and she's a Scorpio. Oh my god, she's a Scorpio. He should not be with a Scorpio if he wasn't able to handle emotions. Like he's clearly struggling with emotions. Scorpio is not a good fit for him. He's definitely angry. He feels like he's been... Anger and change is obvious. He feels angry. He's pissed. He feels like pushed, and trapped. He's not going to get anywhere. He doesn't realize this, but he's fighting a losing battle. I do think that she has regrets from her relationship. I do think she does. And I actually do think at some point they can have more closure. But he's not getting anywhere. The colorless angel, it's like no one cares, dude. Like, it's not going anywhere. Yeah. Downcast pride. He's letting his ego and pride get the best of him. It's definitely eating away at him. However, the triumph of lies is upright. So there should be one bombshell of truth. One. I'm seeing one bombshell of truth just to vindicate him. Yep. One. Fragmentation. One bombshell of truth. Just one. To vindicate himself. There's one thing, I don't know, Triumph of Lies is always like feeling like someone lied on you. If you remember my James Charles reading, that was when I said like, oh, he's going to be vindicated, you know, because certain things aren't 100% what they look like. That's what that card means. So there is one aspect that he is right on, just one aspect of their relationship, and I think that's the one that she regrets. But granted, I want to figure out why he's targeting other YouTubers. Like, what is his purpose? So I'm going to go ahead and pull. I mean, I feel like this reading is kind of not that interesting, but I don't know. You guys tell me. Because it's kind of like same old song and dance, right? I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try and figure out why he's talking about other YouTubers. Because it just seems strange to me. Oops. What card fell out of the deck? Ha! Self-sabotage. Ten of Swords reverse. Self-sabotage. This dude is his own undoing. You guys saw me shuffle, right? You guys watched me shuffle. Those are the same first two cards. You watched me shuffle. I mean, it's the same old song and dance, right? He feels like people are fake and they only want money. I mean, that's it. He feels like they're fake and they only want money. He feels like they buried a lot of stuff. He feels like they covered Colleen's tracks. That's what he feels like. He literally feels like they covered Colleen's tracks. He feels like they took her side. He feels like they protected her and they pushed stuff under the rug. Yeah. And he also feels like the only thing they cared about was public approval. Again, dude, it's just self-sabotage. I don't think this is going to go the way you think it's going to go. I don't really know if this is, like, I don't really know how much, like, quote-unquote tea is in there. I do want to look at one thing. Because, so I keep pulling the Temperance card. And if you guys know anything about the Temperance card in my deck, this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only, but if you know anything about the Temperance card in my deck, Temperance is curiosity. So I'm just saying, I don't know, but the Sun is my yes card. I'm just saying, in my deck, sometimes Temperance is by curiosity, and the Sun is my yes card. I'm not saying that's what it is, although the Nine of Swords is my closet case card. I'm not saying that's what it is. What I am saying is I think that he struggles to release emotion, and the energy is very similar to someone who would be struggling with their own stuff. I'm not saying that's what he is. I'm just saying the energy is very similar. So it's like he doesn't know how to express emotion. He doesn't know how to process emotion. He doesn't know how to feel. And it definitely seems like he has a savior complex. The Knight of Swords is upright. He wants to save people. He wants to protect people. He wants to help people. You know, like he thoroughly wants to like be the knight in shining armor to like save the princess from the castle. That's not real. That's an image. That's why I'm picking up cards like this, because this image, like he's got like this image in his mind. It's like this picture of like what life is supposed to be like and who he's supposed to be and what he's supposed to do. And it's not really who he is. That's why it's looking like like that energy, because it's like, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to live, but I can't do that because I'm supposed to be like this. It's, you know how like sometimes people grow up very traditional and it's like, you're supposed to live like this. It's like he got stuck in that mindset. It's like he thinks everything is bigger than it is. Like everything has to be this big spectacle, everything has to be this perfect thing, everything has to be this big to do, big, you know, like it's got to be this big whoop-de-wop whoop-de-woo. Like it has to be like that. Like it's not real. Girl, I'm not about to do this. The moon is about lies, deceit, deception. The Queen of Wands upright and the Seven of Pentacles reversed. He just thinks she's a liar. He literally just thinks that she's a liar. That's just what he thinks. He thinks that she's just a liar. I don't understand why he's so obsessed with this. Can you move on? I'm not trying to be rude. I understand everyone's process is different. I get it. But I don't think he's focusing on the right aspect. I don't think he's focusing on the right aspect. I just don't think he's focusing on the right aspect. I think he's like projecting. I don't know. I think he's projecting. Because, like, this is him cold emotionally in every relationship. It's, like, false. You know how when a guy says he loves you, but you know that he's just saying he loves you because you're supposed to, not because he actually loves you? I don't think he understands how to feel. So if you don't know how to feel, how can you express? He has to discover who he is. He doesn't know who he is. That's why I'm pulling cards that are like, that I normally pull for people who are like bi-curious or whatever, because he just doesn't know who he is. He has no idea who he is. No idea. He's lost. He's completely lost. He's 100% lost. I want to see if he has anything on any other YouTuber. Can I stop pulling temperance, please? For the love of Christ. There's Emperor, loss of control, walking away. Oh, he got threatened. He feels like, listen, allegedly, he feels like he got threatened. He feels like he got threatened. By people who have more power. He feels like there was an abuse of power from them. He feels like he was threatened. He feels like there was like it feels like it's almost like a contract signed to destroy him or to move him on. Like it feels very mafia-like. It's very conspiracy. It's very conspiracy theory. It's this very conspiracy theory. Like, he feels like it was, like, a whole game plan. All right, I want to pull one card for the people that he mentioned. So, he mentioned Shane. I'll pull a card for Shane. He mentioned Trish. I don't remember anyone else he mentioned. But I think someone said that he was friends with Julian, Jen and Julian. I'll pull a card for them. Well, that's boring. The Nine of Cups is reversed. So for Shane Dawson, he feels like Nine of Cups is always about getting what we want or not getting what we want when it's reversed. And he feels like his hang up about Shane was like, if Shane doesn't get his way, he manages to make a way to get it. You know, it's like that's what he feels. Like Shane will do anything to get his way. That's what he feels about Shane. At least what I'm seeing in this. And then he feels that Trish is a blabbermouth, the Page of Wands. It's like speaking your truth, saying things, being blunt, you know, spilling the beans, whatever. He feels like she's a blabbermouth. And he feels like she's too opinionated. Shout out to Trish. We love you, Trish. And the Three of Cups is what he feels about Jen and Julian, which that's about trust issues. And that's also about, like, not knowing where I fit. Three of Cups kind of makes me sad, though, because the Three of Cups means that he feels like there's almost like a competitive nature. I think he compares himself too much in that friendship. I think he compared himself too much. There was too much competition. Yeah. It's not really about these other people. It's not about these other people. It's absolutely not about these other people. It's literally all about Colleen. It's all about Colleen. If he says anything else, I disagree. I mean, listen, you're entitled to your opinion, so am I. It's all alleged for entertainment purposes only, but I don't buy it. It's all about Colleen. So she's literally in every freaking moment of this whole thing. It's all about Colleen. It's Colleen. I mean, listen, I understand his pain. I get it. I understand his pain. My advice to him is he needs to do some real deep soul searching in what happiness really is. Because like I said before, I think he's in a relationship. I think he's married, whatever. Hopefully they're in a happy relationship. Hopefully he's able to, heal, because I'm just a little bit concerned about him being self-sabotaging, him self-sabotaging, and him kind of being a bit reckless with his energy right now. It seems like he's trying to destroy everything. People who have habits of self-sabotaging oftentimes are doing it because they're hiding a part of who they are. Again, I'm not saying that he's like, oh my God, he likes dick. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, like, there's a part of him that he's trying to hide, and it's his emotions. Like, I don't know why he's hiding his emotions. I don't understand it. I don't think any of us will know. I'm not a therapist. I don't know. But, there's a part of him that's hiding his emotions for some reason. And I think until he gets that, I did pull the Emperor reverse, so I'm not sure if maybe he had daddy issues, or if there was an issue with like a father figure or someone who's older than him who abused power in some situation. But there's some sort of like, I'm going to be honest, it feels like an inferiority complex. It feels like whenever it's, how you look, someone like is always like looking for someone to look up to and always like trying to impress someone. It's like he's trying. It actually makes me feel sad for him if he watches this. I mean, hopefully he doesn't hate me. But I feel like he's like excited and like it's like a big kid. It's like, oh my God, I just want to prove myself to you, and I want you to look up to me, and I want you to love me. I just want you to love me. I just want you to love me. He's like, it's like he's a lost kid, a lost soul. He just wants to be approved, and he wants to be loved, and he's willing to do anything to get that. And it's just, and then he falls flat. And when he falls flat, he feels rejected, and he feels destructive, and then he becomes self-sabotaging, and he sabotages everything around him because he didn't get that. And it's just like it's like a pull for approval. That's what it sees. That's what I see. This has to stem from before Colleen even freaking existed in his life. I mean, I gotta do my research. My ass lazy, girl. I gotta figure out all the tea on their relationship, girl, because I don't know any of it, and now I'm like, girl, this is deep. I gotta figure out, girl. I better get my freaking glasses on, girl, and start reading. I'm sure you guys, you know what? You guys, leave it in the comments, girl. My ass is lazy. Leave that crap in the comments, girl. I want to see the tea. Let me know what's going on. What did I hit on? Let me know. TLDR, I don't think this is going to do anything. I don't think anybody really going to care. I'm going to be honest. I don't think anybody going to care. I don't think you're going to tell anyone anything that they don't already kind of, like, back when it happened. I think it's basically similar stuff. I don't know. I don't really see anything. I don't know. I don't see anything. Like, I only see one thing. I only see him vindicating himself over one thing. Just one thing that he's going to vindicate himself over. The rest just seems like get over it. Sorry, I mean, I don't mean to be blunt. I know it's like an emotional thing, but, when I'm reading, I'm channeling energy. So that's one thing people don't realize. It's just going to come out, girl. It's channeled. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know, what you guys know already about the relationship. I mean, I don't know anything. I got to figure it out. I guess we'll see. I mean, if he uploads more videos, then maybe I'll have to do more readings. But for right now, I think this is pretty good. I don't think anyone has to worry about anything. However, if you've made it this far, you're in for a treat, girl, because if you remember, and if you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch, Antphrodite, or you look at my website or follow my email newsletter at antphrodite.com, you will see that I do weekly and monthly horoscopes. And my monthly horoscope for this month is the Star Reverse, and I'll be saying this in all of my videos this month. The monthly horoscope is a star reverse. If you are an influencer, watch your back. This is a month of scandals if you're not careful. So this don't surprise me. When this happened, everyone was sending it to me because of that. It doesn't surprise me, girl, because I done said that this is the month of scandals. So everyone needs to be careful and watch their backs. Okay? Keep everything on lock and key. Keep it cute, calm, and collected. Okay? That's it for me. If you guys have any other suggestions, put them in the comments. Hit the bell button. Subscribe. I love you guys. Thank you for watching.